Good morning, guys. I hope that everyone is good. Let me know if you can hear me. It's a happy CPI day. Okay, now everything is cool. John, I hear the cricket already. Good morning, all. There is still cricket? Come on, man. Donald, good morning, brother. Not Donald, Donaldo. Good morning, brother. You guys can hear me, right? I have taught you this CPI very well, and I hope that you are already profitable actually before even starting this session. But I'll come here after a bit. But before coming here, I would love to talk about something else. Just let other people to join. While the others are trying to join, make sure that you have pushed the like button, subscribed to our channel if you are new, and please join to that poll. What is your bias today? I need to know that. Those people are new actually. Let me know where are you actually from, where you are watching this live. Who are new? Please let me know that. This CPI trading is the easiest way to trade this market. This is the easy trade ever to trade the CPI. 95% of the day, 95% of the CPI you will be profitable if you can trade this CPI. This is the easiest thing to trade. Trust me. I'll talk about this. I mean, just after a bit. Guys, the chat is very quiet. I'm feeling like that I'm in a place where the ghost lives. I know those people who are thinking about buy, they will be chopped up. Don't think about the buy, brother. Come on. You guys can hear me, right? Why everyone is so quiet? Okay, thank you, brother. Hanja, thank you, brother, for confirming that you can hear me. Good morning, Sam. Rahul, what's up, Tito? Hey, Rahul, how are you, brother? Please push the like button. I will wait a bit, like 3 more minutes for other people to join because the things I will talk about here, I should talk this into the private membership area, but I'll talk over here for your kind help. Okay. So I'll just would love to wait a bit more, like 3 more minutes before other people to join. In the meantime, please push the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are new. This information is highly important. If you have this information, I will talk about this CPI after a bit because this entry is predictable and those people who are with me for so long now, they easily can catch that run. They know that where the market is going for. Okay, it's the easiest way to trade the CPI. I mean, no need to worry about anything else. CPI, 95% of the CPI will give you the profit. That's all. But I'll talk about this a bit later. Before that, I would love to talk about something else where you guys are actually more confused. Bundia from Mexico. Hey Alberto, thank you, brother, for joining here from the Mexico, man. Come on, I have asked this question who have joined to this CPI. Let's see who can join, like here. Let's see who can trade this CPI. I have taught you the CPI in a very easy way, very easy way. Nothing, just one information. That's all you need to trade this CPI. I will start everything after 1 minute, actually 9:05. Okay. T9, how are you, brother? I'm cool, man, Julio. But why is it's T9, brother? I'm T2. See, always T2, thanks for this information to share with us for free. Thank you, Jahir. Did you catch that run, by the way? Walaikum salam. Good morning, Murshad. Okay, it's 9:05. Oh no, okay, 12 seconds left. After 12 seconds, I will start to talk. I keep talking, right? Ah, brother, I keep talking. Talk is small. So this is 9:05, and I would love to start my things where most of you are confused. Okay, the thing is previous day high, previous day low, previous week high, previous week low, these things. Okay, today I'm not going to cover previous week. Instead, I'm going to cover just previous day. Sometimes in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you guys keep saying that market has taken previous day high, so now market is going for, like, now I'm looking for short. So you wait for previous day high to be taken. Same here. If you take a closer look, this is that Thursday high over here, and this is the Friday candle. Okay, I told that in Friday, if you are here in my live streaming, I told that if this high is taken, this market will keep going higher until that week 50% from the daily chart. From the daily chart, that is that week, I told that it will go until that week 50%. Okay, it missed that 50% just for a bit actually over here. Okay, and then this is that area market. This is the, I mean, sorry, Friday high. This is the Friday high. Market missed that 50% a bit. When this has been taken, I told that it will keep going higher. It's not going to fall. It will keep going higher in that specific day in Friday. Previous day high will be taken and then market will reverse. This information is only valuable for Monday and Tuesday, not always, 90% of the time. It is only important. Previous day high is only important. Previous day low is only important. Just only Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you look at that concept, I promise you, brother, 90% of the time you will be wrong. 90% of the time you will be wrong. Those people who are interested to learn only, please focus over here because this is extremely important. In the meantime of the explanation, I will take a small break because I'm smoking. Sorry for that. So previous day high and previous day low, if you look for that, for example, previous day high has been taken, now you would love, for example, here, okay, market is here, so you are looking for short, but you think that when the previous day high will be taken, then I will take the short. If you would love to take these concepts, then you have to choose the days. Which day? Monday and Tuesday. Other days, that means Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, most of the time this concept doesn't work. That means market has taken previous day high, then it will fall. It doesn't work like that way. 90% of the time it works only in Monday and Tuesday. This is Monday, okay? I'm not going previous price action. You will please observe that, okay? This is Monday. This is that Friday high. On my bottom here, you will be able to see the date, or Friday 8 August 2025 10. You can see over here. Okay, this is that Friday high. This is Monday high. First taken the Friday high. What happened? It has taken the Friday high, then it started to fall. Look over here. Today is Tuesday. This is that Monday high. Market has taken the Monday high. Now it is falling. I hope that you can see it clearly. It has cleared that Friday high, sorry, Monday high. Now it is falling. That means in Monday and Tuesday, if you are looking for buy, then you will think first, if the market is very near to the Friday low. In Monday, you are thinking that this market will go higher, and market is very near to Friday low. First, you will think that this market is going to take the Friday low, then it will start to go higher. If it is very near to Friday low, for example, you are thinking about sell, and market is very near to Friday high, you will think that market will take the Friday high first, then it will start to fall. Same thing in Tuesday. If you see the market is very near to Monday low, and you are thinking this market will go higher, you will first think that market will take the Monday low, then it will go higher. if you see the Monday, I mean, price is very near to Monday high, very near to that Monday high, you'll think that this market will first clear the Monday high, then it will start to fall. It's called accumulation and the manipulation. In accumulation days, which is actually Monday, which depends on TGIF, most of the time market doesn't clear neither the Friday low or nor the Friday high. Most of the time it's in range bound. That means Monday price action, most of the time Monday price action is inside the Friday price action. So most of the time it's an inside candle, most of the time. Now for few weeks, few months, it's not like that. The Monday is not working like that way. Instead of that, it is clearing either the Friday high, then it started to fall, or it cleared the Friday low, then it started to go higher. It happens most of the times now these days, okay? But previously it would work like accumulation day means Monday no news day, market is going to stay in between Friday range. Tuesday, most of the time, if your bias is bearish, market will first clear the Monday high. Now if the Friday high is very near to Monday high, then it can clear both Monday and Friday high before falling. Or Tuesday, if the market is very near to Monday low, then it can clear the Monday low, then start to go higher. Even if the Friday low is very near, it can start to go higher after clearing the Monday low, or it can clear the Friday low as well before going higher. It is called the manipulation day. Wednesday and Thursday is the expansion day, where actually Monday high, Friday high, Tuesday high, that doesn't have any value over there because they are the trending day. Wednesday and Thursday are the trending day. If you look for the weekly PO3, okay, this is that Monday where Sunday and Monday where market actually do the accumulation, Tuesday manipulation, Wednesday expansion, Thursday continuation of the expansion, Friday market reset and close over there. This is the weekly PO3. That means in Monday and Sunday, market doesn't need to take Friday high. In Tuesday, most of the time market do the manipulation. Most of the time. I'm not saying that it is going to happen 100% of the time, but 90% of the time it is going to happen like that way. It will do the manipulation, and then Wednesday and Thursday is the continuation. Friday is going to complete the cycle by the TGIF. Okay? That means whatever is your weekly range, whatever is your weekly range, and you can mark the TGIF over there, and you will expect that market is going to close in between 20 to 30% of that Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, if you look for previous day high and low, sorry sir, you are doing it wrong. Now you will say that where ICT told that it is not important in Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, where ICT told that it is important in Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, where ICT told that? Nowhere. You made it because you heard that previous day high is liquidity, previous day low is liquidity. You heard that from ICT or maybe from other YouTuber or from anyone else. You heard that, and now you are thinking that every day high is liquidity, every day low is liquidity. Sorry sir, it's wrong. Think in a different way. Your trading will be changed. How did I know that if the Thursday high is taken, this market will continue to go higher? Where you are looking for sell, I were looking for buy. I had no problem to think about the buy because this high, which is the Thursday high, is not important at all to me. It doesn't have any value to me because this high is not the liquidity to me. It's the expansion day, so market will keep expanding. So I don't need to, sorry, not the expansion, sorry, my mistake. Friday, that means in Friday, market doesn't need to think about the Thursday high. But in Tuesday, Monday, it is important. So guys, I hope that this concept is clear to you. Now I'm coming to CPI. CPI. I don't know. I didn't count because for last 2 years, I saw that maybe two maximum 3 times it didn't work. Maximum 2 to 3 times it didn't work. For CPI, I'm going to make it exactly very clean to you, very simple to you. Don't make anything else over here. Don't add anything else over here. Don't ask me where ICT talked about this. I'm not going to reply you anything. This is my observation. Your job is to back test it. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, give a shit. Throw it into the dustbin. 8:30 candle. If that candle make a fair value gap, your first job is to think that this market will fall for that 50% of that fair value gap. Okay, here two fair value gap. Actually, don't get confused. This one is the first presented gap from Monday. Don't give a focus over here. This is that dotted line over here. This is the 50% of that CPI candle. Now, news candle high is liquidity, news candle low is liquidity. I don't look at them. I don't need those type of information. All I need, if CPI 1 minute candle, I repeat, 1 minute candle, not 15 minute, not hourly, no other candle, 1 minute candle, if that 8:30 candle can make a fair value gap, your first job is to look for that concurrent crossment will be traded. After trading the concurrent crossment, it will go higher, it will keep falling. I don't need that things. I absolutely doesn't need that things. Here is two type of entry is available here. First entry is after 8:30, if it can make a smaller candle, okay, smaller, for example, this is a bullish fair value gap, right? This is a bullish fair value gap. So after that candle, if market make another small bull candle, and the very next candle closed below that bull candle, for the sake of this conversation, maybe this is a bearish gap. Okay, there is a bearish gap here. If this is a bearish candle, 8:30 bearish candle, the next bearish candle, and after the bearish candle, the bull candle, which is going to close above the bearish candle. Just think opposite way. Okay, I'm going to give you the example of this area, and you will use the information for the bearish gap. This is the bullish gap, so I'm going to give you the example over here. As you can see here, this is a bullish candle. Maybe then there is another bullish candle, then there is another bullish candle, then there is a bearish candle, small bearish candle, then another bullish candle. First candle which is going to close below the bullish candle, that is my order block. I don't care about this market, anything else, I don't care about that. This candle closed below that candle, but it can take too many candle over here. Okay, maybe 5, 6, 7 candle, but for the first time the bearish candle will close below a bullish candle. That candle has to be a very beautiful candle, not this type of candle, indecisive candle, or maybe this type of big candle. No, not like that way. Very small candle like this, very specific. The next candle has closed below that candle, that is my order block. I would love to take a sell from that candle, going to target the 50% of this what to say, this news fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So I will put a limit order over there to this order block, exactly to this order block. Will put my stop loss 2 tick above this candle, which is my order block. Will target this 50% after taking a 20 handle partial. Now you can see that this market reacted from that order block over here, fall until, where did it came, 21 handle, then stop me out to the break even. I'm happy with that. I'm extremely happy with that. I got 20 handle partial, I got stopped out, it didn't reach over here, I have no problem. This is the first entry opportunity from the CPI area. Now you don't want to get confused over here, and brother, I don't want to use that order block. I need something more easier. First bearish fair value gap, as it is a bullish fair value gap over here, that CPI has made the bullish fair value gap. The first bearish fair value gap, look, where is the first bearish fair value gap? Here you have a very small bearish fair value gap. Now to be honest, I don't actually use this type of bearish fair value gap because they are very small, right? You can't just, if I do it like this way, it's very rare to see. So I really don't think this is the bearish fair value gap, even though after making this bearish fair value gap, this candle trade that bearish fair value gap, I wouldn't take the sell from there. But look at this bearish fair value gap, it's better, and comparing with this fair value gap, it's better. So that is my first bearish fair value gap. I would love to take a sell over here if it is an immediate reaction within 3 to 5 candle. It has to trade this gap within 3 to 5 candle. I would love to take a sell. Best is 3 candle. If it doesn't trade the 3 candle, maximum 5 candle. I would love to take the entry over here. Stop loss is above that high over here. If you see it's too much, at least make it 20 handle, or put it in anywhere you feel confident. Just put it anywhere. For example, I love to put it over here above that candle, which is above this breakaway gap. So there is a small gap, and this candle has built that gap. I would love to put it over here, which is one handle more than 20 handle. I'm so sorry for that. Target is same area, the 50% of this bullish fair value gap after taking a partial of 20 handle. So wherever is 20 handle, here is the 20, just for the sake of this conversion I'm putting it here. After taking a partial over here, putting the stop loss to the break even, I will hold the trade until this 50%. I am going to believe that this market can go higher. It can come here, it can come here. I don't care about that. All I care, this market will come to this dotted line. See this dotted line? It will come first here, then wherever it would love to go, it will go. Brother, how can you take a sell here? There is a bullish fair value gap. No, I'm not watching them. They're not here. All I'm seeing that this is the gap which has been created by the CPI run. This is the 50% of this gap. This gap never been traded. This market will first fall this dotted line, and then wherever it would love to go, it will go. After taking the partial, you can either trail your stop loss, and for example, I got the entry from here, right? It's near about 90 handle. Do I need 90 handle for being profitable? No, sir, I don't need it. But of course, after, you can let one runner to go until that area if you have like, but make sure you have taken some partial, and of course the way you managed your trade. But the job is, did it make a bullish fair value gap? Yes, sir. Where is the dotted line of that bullish fair value gap? There is the dotted line. Where the market is coming for? That dotted line. From where exactly? From that order block. It didn't work. No worries. I'm waiting for the what to say, I mean, this type of bearish fair value gap. If the first order block didn't work for the 50%, I will always wait for the bearish fair value gap, not the order block. Even if it didn't make any order block, okay, first of all, even if it would made any bearish order block over there, I wouldn't go for the sell from that order block, because the first order block didn't work, didn't come until here. So I will wait for the bearish fair value gap, and then I will go for that run until this dotted line, and then it will go through this. Brother, some of you will join and tell me later, you will tell me market is going for the what to say, I mean, the news candle low, that is the liquidity. Bullshit. I don't care about those people. I don't care about that information. I don't care about anything over there. All I care about, this market has to come over here. After coming here, okay, now I'm quiet. I'm not interested to trade until this market is not moving out of this box. Until it is not moving out of this box, I'm not interested to trade at all. My trade is done. If you use this information for CPI, I promise you, brother, 95 CPI you will be profitable, because it is highly volatile. And if you can understand that what this market is reaching for and exactly where you should enter into this trade, you'll be profitable. Now you can say that, brother, why did you take the entry? First of all, I was not in front of the chart. I was praying. That is the praying time for me. I was not able to what is that smell? Just a second, guys. There is a smell actually coming. It's kind of burning smell. I don't know. Something is burning actually. I don't know what it is. But that is all about the CPI. I was not in front of my chart, as well as I have actually, let me show you this. I'm just right now I'm trading only this price action account, and I have made like $419. I don't know you will be able to see it or not. Like my maximum profit is 450, so I have made 419 actually before the CPI. I didn't trade this CPI at all. I don't want to violate there any other rules, as I have already violated one rules where I have taken the trade where I should not enter, I mean add, okay, something like that. So that is why I didn't trade, and for the main reason was I was not in front of my chart. Okay, so that was the main reason for not to take any trade around this CPI. But as I told, I know what is going to happen, sir. I know that. You know that. If you are with me for so long, you know that. Now you have missed the entry over here where I can take re-entry. No, sir, you can't take any other entry. You have missed it, let it go. You have already missed it. Don't chase the market, please. So thank you so much, guys. I hope that uh, you got the information, and this will help you. This will help you, okay? It will help you. Guys, please push the like button before starting this stream. I mean, before starting the session, that is 9:30. Before 9:30, please push the like button. 103 people are watching. I have no idea how many likes did I get, but I believe that at least I got 70 likes. Can I able to? I don't know why it's not showing over here. It was able to. It was going. Oh, okay. Now it is here. 35 likes. Come on, man. Please push the like button and subscribe to our channel if any of you are new. Okay. Use those information. Make yourself profitable. Nice and valuable. Thank you, Baragan. Waiting for 9:30 to say how it is going to. Yes, still I'm. Yesterday my target was, I was bearish, right? I was bearish. Now if you ask me, brother, you are bearish and you are right, market has fallen. But to be honest, I was not in front of my chart, and later when I have seen that price action, I even didn't find not even a single entry over there. Not even a single entry. Nothing over there for me. I could chase the market. There was nothing wrong to chasing market, but except chasing market, I had no way to chase this market. Okay, my target was this line, which is the TGF line yesterday, and this market came exactly over here, missed my TGF line for two handle, two tick, something like that. It has missed that line, and yeah, you can say that I'm wrong, but I was extremely bearish for that line yesterday. And also today, I'm still thinking that this market will fall for this line. I'm bearish, not interested to look for the bullish run. But if everything will be depend after market trade this dotted line, okay, then I will think, is this a bullish market or is this a bearish market? This entry is not valid if 9 a.m. is already there. Okay, for example, here from exactly from 9 a.m. candle, don't trade from 9 to 9:30. Don't push the button. If you are in a trade, you can hold it, there is nothing wrong, but don't push the button if it is already 9. That means you are waiting for a bearish gap, and this bearish gap has been created. 901 candle, trade that bearish gap. 901 candle, don't push the button. If that is 9 candle, okay, 9 a.m. candle, go for that trade. But if it is 901, don't push the button. Now you will say, brother, why you are saying that? Most of the time I have seen that the beautiful setup doesn't work in between 9 to 9:30. That is why I'm afraid to push the button in between 9 to 9:30. But of course, you have no limit. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. I'll just tell you what you should do and what you should not do depending on my experience. Rest is yours, your life, your rules. Hello, good morning. Hey Sachin, good morning, brother. Good information. Thank you, John. Stux, walaikum salam, brother. Stux, how are you, brother? Archana, great teaching, T2. Thank you very much. You're most welcome, Archana. You didn't know that, Archana? The CPI? You didn't know that? Because I have talked about this like 5 to 6 times, I guess. In the PPI is working. Hey, Muhammad Ismail Poor, what did you ask? I didn't understand, brother. In the PPI is working. I didn't understand, brother. What platform should I buy right now? Take Profit Trader. Go for that. In that Apex account, I'm trying to survive actually. I'm trying to survive for 20 trading days. So it's like, now it's like 6 days, I guess. Now it's in 6 days. I've been that 25K account, price action account. I'm just trying to survive over there for 20 trading days. Oh, okay. You didn't know that. Jamie, good morning. Tito, are you a millionaire? Okay, this question I can answer you in a two way. If you ask me about myself, did I earn million of dollar? No, I didn't. If you ask me, like, as a family, okay, in Bangladesh, we have a tradition like whatever my father has earned, his son, that means me, will be the owner of that wealth. Okay, so my father actually died in 2022, and if I count my father's money, yes sir, I'm a millionaire. But if you ask me, did you ask, I mean, earn million of dollar? No sir, I didn't earn it. I trade a very small period of time, a very small period of time. I have traded. I stopped trading, but after the Hajj, I started to trade again actually. So now I'm trying to trade, I mean, get at least 10 to 20K. Then I will stop trading again. I need some money, that's why I'm just trading. I'll follow it. Okay, Archana, just backtest it, then you will feel the market. Okay, don't give a shit. Other people what they told, don't give a shit until you didn't observe that. You have to backtest it. You have to watch that market in live. You have to feel it. Then you will use that concepts. I'm good, brother. Let's get money to you, my friend. Thank you, bro, for all you do. Okay, Stax, you're most welcome, brother. Thank you for that compliment, brother. All the best, brother. Thank you, Atul. Gilio, that's good, bro. Mm, that's good, bro. But I'm not interested to use my father's money anymore. I've wasted a lot of money. I lived in Europe from 2016. Actually, I didn't do any job over there. I was a shopkeeper, like a small shopkeeper for 3 months. That is the only working experience in my life. In my life, most of the time I spent my father's money. So this is 9:30 actually. Market has opened already. So let's see what is the. Not interested to mark the opening gap. If you want, you can mark. Thank you, Archana. If you ever lost, always look for what it has done with the most recent low. Look on your left. If you find it has traded any fair value gap, then you can think that it can go higher. If you see it has built the liquidity, you will think that even if it is going higher, it will fall again to take that liquidity. If you ever lost, whether it's taken. Good evening. Hey Naj, good evening, brother, sister. I trade in morning, then work on landscaping company. Oh, that's cool, man. I waste my father's money in my life. A lot of money I have wasted, and I regret for that. To be honest, I regret for that. Now I'm earning a bit money actually from this YouTube, and that is actually more than enough to live in Bangladesh. For example, I'm making near about 50 to 60K every month, with all of this affiliate, YouTube, everything. Okay, 50 to 60K is a kind of 500, 400, $500 is near about like that. 400, $500. Not every month, but most of the month. I'm making that 400, $500 from YouTube and affiliate marketing, everything. And actually, that 400, $500 is huge in Bangladesh. It's huge. So, yeah, I like crypto actually. I like crypto for investing, so I'm studying on that. I will start to invest actually, not for trading, for investing. The market is wild because of CPI. Okay, this is the first presented gap from Monday, which the 50% is respecting. To be honest, it's really so good. Let's see if it can make a first presented gap here, to take a buy according to the first presented gap. I don't have the first presented gap yet. Hmm. GL brother. Oh, sorry. GL brother. Good luck, brother. If it was me, I would wait for crypto pullback before investing, but not financial advice. I'm not going to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum. Actually, I have some other coins which I'm observing. They are below $1 now. Ah, wild market. By the way, from today I will only go for 22YT model, which is the base. I have learned this concept by 22YT model, so I will only use the 22YT model. Okay. As you can see here, market has cleared the liquidity around this area, gave me a market structure shift here, even though this swing high is not valid to me as a market structure shift, but I would love to force it actually. And this is the entry gap. If my stop loss support, then I'll go for this 30 handle stop loss, 30 handle stop loss, 30 handle stop loss. Should I go for that? Okay, this is paper trade. Okay, by the way, those people who would love to trade the first presented gap. Okay, I'm not talking about that gap, but first presented gap 20 handle. Remember, don't forget about that because I'm going to stop working on that. But you guys don't, please don't forget about that first presented gap. Entry is from there, stop loss is below that candle. If it is more than 25 handle, you will randomly will put it around 25 5 handle. Target is 25 handle. Okay, that is that 25 handle, which is your boom already. Here, that is your boom already. Let's see if the body can close above this line, then it will be my order block. But market didn't reach until that dotted line. I don't need it to fall exactly to this dotted line. If it reaches over here, I'm happy. But actually, I would love to run toward that line, that dotted line. In the meantime, I'll take the partial and try to close. If it is a long distance, then I will try to close it. That's all. If the body will close above this line, this is going to be my order block. Not now, but if the body close. Otherwise, it's not a valid order block. Mm. Good morning, Mahdi. Due to that first presented variable gap has imbalance there. I love to use the gap from week to week, but of course you can take entry from the imbalance if you want. But I love to use it from week to week. Okay. This is now my order block here, which is the perfect order block that should be I mean this order block now should hold the market, send it higher. If and only if it reach until the open, I will move this order block from there to open. I do it as an hindsight. As you can see here, I'm going to put it over there now. But remember, order block is this full area is the order block. This full area is the order block. I just love to mark the open if it reach until the open. This is the base of my learning of these ICT concepts. I have learned these concepts by this model, and everything I know now just observing by this model, 22YT model. I can't move my stop loss right now until I take that partial. If I can get that partial, like here, if I can get that partial, then I will actually move my stop loss. I will move my stop loss. It's now struggling to break it. Okay. If the body close above this candle, this is going to be my propulsion block. If the body close above that line. By the way, now I can put my stop loss over here. Make my loss a bit. I just doing it because not thinking this is a good price action as it is respecting this gap. So just moved it a bit lower, a bit upper actually. At least give me my partial, brother. Come on. A bit more. It's just 5 microcontract. Again, I have learned this concept by this model, this 22YT model. Now this is my propulsion block. Okay. The rules is, okay, the partial has been taken. You can see here, partial has been cleared, and I'm going to put it over here. That is the target actually. Let's see if it can go to my target. Here the rules is, if it make the propulsion block, this propulsion block low can be violated, but it should not violate the open of this order block. So if I put my stop loss to the break even now, it should be safe because I have now one PDRA, 50% of this propulsion block, and the propulsion block, 3 PDRA. So it should be safe now. Hello, Bhaiya. Hey, motivational speech. How are you, brother? But to be a SMS be broke a swing high or low from an imbalance or favorable gap word mark nemesis considering swing high. First of all, at the beginning when I talked about, okay, it didn't work. I mean, I got stopped out after the partial. When I have marked this swing high as my market structure shift. What did I say? It's not a perfect swing high, but I would love to use this swing high for shifting market structure. It's not a perfect swing high. So if you don't want to mark it, no need to mark it. Just let it go. So I got the partial here for 27 handle, and then I got a stop out. I don't know why it is so volatile right now. Someone is talking. Trump is talking or something like that. I don't know. But something is weird. This one candle is huge. It's kind of 80 handle candle. Okay, it's not a normal price actually. It's something very abnormal. Okay, I got another market structure shift after taking the buy side liquidity. So if it tap to this gap again, I'll go for this sell again. So here, this is the market structure shift again according to my price action. I'm going to remove it. This is the market structure shift. I don't know you are able to see it or not. If there is a fair value gap, I'll go for sell again from this fair value gap. But here the problem is I won't be able to put my stop loss. I'm pretty much confident about that. I have to put it over here, which is 45 handle. Well, I'm not going to go for this trade, but that is the idea. Let's go for a smaller contract, okay? I am not able to put it over here, but I have to put the stop loss over here. Just going to take the risk until here. Target is this, the dotted line of that CPI candle. Another 22 YT model where market has cleared the buy side liquidity. This is the buy side liquidity that has been cleared. The best and the perfect market structure shift ever. This is the best and perfect market structure shift ever. According to my bias, I got this sell. I'll put this thing here to see that was that a right decision or not. I know that my stop loss has to be over here. I'm just trying to catch the run, and by believing that the 50% is not going to be volatile. And as it is 48 handle, so I will try to take a partial around 30 handle. Partial is must. If you don't take the partial, you're gambling. So partial is must. And after the partial, always try to put a stop loss to the break even. Always do that. This highest up close body close candle is my an order block, bearish order block. This is the perfect order block ever. If it reach until the open, I will move this line from low to open. This is the best order block. Those people who are confused about the order block, that was the order block here. This is the order block there. Okay, partial is taken. Let's see if it can give me my full profit. Stop loss to the break even. Okay, boom. Partial is obvious. Bullish 22 YT model, bearish 22 YT model. Took the partial exactly where I should take the partial. This entry is according to my direction. I am bearish. At the beginning, I told that I am bearish. Okay, so that is why this is the best 22 YT model for me. This is kind of bullish 22 YT model was risky, much more riskier to take that buy. But this is the best 22 YT model as it is according to my bias. After taking the partial, I closed my trade over here. If you want to hold it until this line, you can hold it because I believe that this market will come to this line by today. I would love to see some some boom to the comment box. I will only go for 22 YT model from now to for some more few days, because the beginners who are confused about this price action, I am not interested to push the button with any other setup except 22 YT model. Best market structure shift, best fair value gap, best order block, best everything. Here, I forced the market to give me the market structure shift. Before marking it, I told that it's not the perfect market structure shift. I'm just marking it just for the sake of this conversation until that liquidity. That's all. But this sell, this is the best market structure shift. If you have watched the market structure shift video, you already know that. And order block, the best order block according to my bias. Don't, if you didn't close your trade, hold it until this line, because I believe this market will come here to this line. This market came to this constant encroachment. I'm happy to see that. If it doesn't even come here, for example, I took that sell here and it came until there, then it reversed. Do I care about that? It didn't trade that constant encroachment. No, I don't care about that, because I needed the run. I don't need to predict the close. I don't need to predict the close. Okay. Now I can see some boom. Thank you. Thank you, Tigger. Thank you, Expand. By the way, anyone watch that trade? Hey, John, thanks for that boom, man. Faijas, thank you, man. Expand trade, thanks for that penguin as well. Nudge, what episode is the best 22 YT model, brother? What episode is the best 22 YT model, brother? I didn't understand, Nudge. What episode? What do you mean by that episode? Guys, can you please push the like button and subscribe to our channel? Make it 10,930. I'm just very near to 11,000 subscriber. So I need your help, guys. Now, here, I would love to add something here. My bias was bearish. I don't need to take that buy run. I don't need it. As my bias is bearish, I should wait for that bearish market structure shift. But as that liquidity was clean to me, I was thinking that it can maximum go until that liquidity and then it will start to fall or something like that, whatever it is. But if it can take that liquidity and finally take that high, that's cool. If it didn't, no worries. I was found my best option to take the sell, and that is that sell. After taking the partial, if you want to hold it until there, it is valid, because I believe this market is coming to this line, at least to this line. But this line, which is 23,519.50, is my target for today. 23,519.50 is my target for today. Hey, Lander, boom brother, thank you. George Suren, thank you, man. Tahir, thank you, man. Jinshi, thank you. Lander, thanks for that, man. Belmont, how are you, Belmont? Naj, I mean, in this 22 YT model by, yes, this is the 22 YT model by ICT himself. 22 YT model means ICT's 2022 mentorship. In short, I call it 22 YT model. YT means YouTube. So 2022 YouTube model. Here, my stop loss has to be above that candle. But as it was too much, so I took that risk to put it until that dashed line. I mean, the 50% of this gap. Those people who are actually interested about the breaker block, this is the unfilled gap that should be unfilled. It has been filled here by 100%, high, low, higher high. The lowest down close body close candle is my breaker block. If it can tap to the low of this breaker block, that is the best breaker block ever in the market. This line, BRK. This is the best breaker block ever. For example, here around this area, I don't want to see that this gap will be filled 100%. This is my unfilled gap. If it is filled 100%, then I will start to look for another breaker block to think that this market is going to fall. Again, when I have told you, if you ever lost, look for the most recent swing low, what it has done. Did it trade any fair value gap or did it make any liquidity? If you see it has built the liquidity, that means even if it is going higher, it is going to fall again for that liquidity. Where this market exactly came for. Now, I really don't look at them as a hindsight. I mark them as it is too small. Okay, didn't tap exactly, but I thought that it has tapped to this last fair value gap. Missed it by a tick, I guess, something like that. What is the most important on the 22 mentorship, brother? 22 mentorship is my base. Whatever I understand about this market, 22 mentorship is the base. I don't remember exactly how many videos over there. I forgot because I have studied them in 2022 and 23, these 2 years, like 2 years ago. But I have studied them like I have watched every single video maybe 20, 30 times, something like that, okay, without fast forwarding, slowly, by taking notes, by watching from the chart again and again. But that is the base, my base. Guys, please push the like button, subscribe to our channel if you are new. Did I get 100 likes, Mahdi? I will go only for 22 IT model, no other trade. Just 22 IT model. If I find the 22 IT model, I'll go for that trade. By the way, if anyone took that sell, I don't know if anyone took that sell or not. If you have taken that sell and still you have some portion, okay, hold it until here, this black line. If you have the courage, then hold it until 23519.50, until that area, because this is my target for today. Was that re-entry area of the pullback? No, sir, that's not the re-entry area. I can take the re-entry over here, but if this type of situation happen, like here, there, this area I can take re-entry. If this gap is fully filled and market make an higher high, then the lowest down close body close candle will be shifted. This breaker block will be my next entry area from there. Otherwise, you can't take entry from this unfilled gap, as you don't know that is it really going to be unfilled or not. If it is unfilled, that means market is extremely heavy and market is will keep falling. If it is not unfilled, you should expect that this is going to be unfilled. That means even one tick will be open over there, at least one tick. But most importantly, it should not go above the constant encroachment. That is the best case of scenario. That means market is extremely heavy and it will keep falling. Here there is a selling opportunity from this gap, which is 100% risky. I'm not asking any of you to take the sell from this gap. This gap is actually below this gap, which is called institutional order flow entry drill. I have not marked it actually. Most of the time market just tap to this gap and then keep falling. Most of the time, I'm not asking any of you to do that, but it's called institutional order flow entry drill. If you miss the trade from here or from the order block, then you can go for the trade from institutional order flow entry drill until the liquidity is not taken. Here, for the liquidity, for me is actually, there is the liquidity, real liquidity is here. So until this liquidity is not taken, I can believe that it will keep falling. Okay, this is the most recent liquidity that has been taken. Of course, it doesn't have any that much value. I told that if you are lost, then you can take look for the previous area. Okay, Mahdi, am I not going to get some kind of 30 subscribe, 930, brother? Where are you, man? 62 likes. It is called chasing price. If you would love to chase the market from this gap, that means you are chasing the market. Please don't chase the market. First entry opportunity from this fair value gap. Second entry opportunity from the order block. Third entry opportunity if there is a propulsion block. Unfortunately, there is no propulsion block, so propulsion block is not important. If there was the propulsion block, that is the third entry opportunity. Of course, if it is according to your bias, why this market is falling. First, you have to understand that why this market will fall. If you understand that, everything is easier to you. You have to just understand why this market is falling. So if I know that it is going to fall, I can chase the market from institutional order flow entry deal. I can do that from this area, but I can't do it from this area. Yes, Matthew, I don't know, I don't remember who to whom I told this. I told him that don't force the market today, wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the best price action. It is going to be the best price action tomorrow. By the way, right now market has tapped to this today's new day opening gap. This today's new day opening gap. If it is broken, this is the next line where this market is reaching for. If it is broken, so now is a very sensitive area. Market is in a very sensitive area right now. For sure, 9:30 will be happened today if and only if those who are enjoying the stream push the like button and subscribe on the channel to show their appreciation. Man, your one subscription made my day. I really appreciate if you really push the like button and subscribe to our channel. That's all I need from you. I'm not asking your money. I'm not interested to open a mentorship and then grab your money by buy your money. I don't want to be a millionaire. I really don't want to be that. All I need your small appreciation, and that is your pushing button, like button, and subscribe the channel. That's all, brother. Was that enjoyable? The live until now, was that enjoyable? Did you enjoy it? But don't worry, I will go for this base from now to next 1 month. At least 1 month I'll go with the base. Okay, so as it is too long, it's been too long, I don't trade with my base, so it will be easier day after day. You will keep watching the 22 YT model on the chart, which one you should take, which one you should avoid, where you should take the entry and where you should avoid that entry. Everything will be clear day after day. Trade idea and logic, brother. Well done. Thank you, Sammy. Hey, Genny. Boom. Thank you, man. Arun, which cap? What do you mean by which cap? But it's a good trade, right? From this fair value cap to until this dotted line is kind of 49 handle. Here it is 49 handle, and from here to here, as it is volatile, we are going to take the advantage of this volatility. So from this entry gap to until this liquidity is kind of 27 handle. So far it's so beautiful. Which app? Which app? What do you mean by which app? This market is reacting from this new day opening gap, which is today's new day opening gap. So it is reacting from there. Let's see if it can reach until this institutional order flow entity to give me another entry opportunity. Okay. But I will not go for any other trade except 22 IT model. If you get quiet, I'll be quiet as well. 10,927 subscriber. I just need 3 more subscriber to make it 30 subscriber. Guys, please push the subscription button. Help us to reach 11,000 subscribers. Crypto is too much volatility, brother. Too much volatility. I can't put my stop loss in a logical way. I have to take a bigger stop loss. I don't like to do that. That's why I don't trade the crypto. I am looking for crypto for a few days now, near about like 1 to 2 weeks actually. I'm I'm just doing it just because of investing. I have the plan to invest money on crypto, long-term investment, like 5 to 10 years investment. So I'm studying them for investing actually, not for trading. This is that institutional order flow. I'm not saying any of you to copy this, but this is the trade idea from the institutional order flow entity. Here, I don't need to put it over here. Actually, I can simply put it one tick above this institutional order flow entity because it should not go above the 50% of this gap. It should not go above that. So my stop loss putting here should be safe. If it go until the high of this institutional order flow entity, that means my entry idea was absolutely bad. So I don't need to take the risk until here. I have to put the stop loss over here to see if it works or not. Okay. And of course the rules are always same, like it is always same. Okay, so something like this: 20 handle partial, you have to take the partial. As it reached already 20 handle, so I'm going to put it 30 handle. Just make it 30 handle. Okay. Try to take the partial around 30 handle and then hold the trade for this sell side liquidity, or sell side liquidity for this black line. I repeat, I'm putting the partial here because it has already tapped to 20 handle, as it is highly volatile. Okay, it reached until the top. 20 handle partial is something that will help you to be profitable. Maximum portion should be cleared around 20 handle. I don't care how much loss did you take before, but 20 handle partial is something that will help you to be profitable always. আমাকে আমার মতো থাকতে দাও, আমি নিজেকে নিজের মতো বুঝিয়ে নিয়েছি। যেটা ছিল না সেটা না পাওয়াই থাক, সব মিলে নষ্ট জীবন। তোমার এই দুনিয়ার ঝাপসা আলোয় কিছু সন্ধ্যের উপরে হয় কাজের মতো। যদি উড়ে যেতে চাও তবে গা ভাসিয়ে দাও, তবে না চোখ রাতে এই জাহাজ মাস্তুল ছেড়ে খাও, তবু গল্প লিখছি অজানা। আমি রাখতে চাই না আর তোমার কোন রাত দুপুরে ব্যবধান, তাই চেষ্টা করছি সাঁতরে পার খোঁজা। কখনো আকাশ বেয়ে চুপ করে যদি নেমে আসে ভালোবাসা খুব করে, চোখ ভরা ঘুমে তুমি খোঁজো না, আশেপাশে আমার নেই। আমার জন্য আর যেও না কেউ, আমি মানুষের সমুদ্রে দৌড়েছি ঢেউ। স্টেশনের চত্বরে হারিয়ে গিয়েছি, শেষ ট্রেনে ঘর ফিরবো। No sound, brother. Can't hear you. Can you explain your perception of institutional order of entry? I didn't spend a lot of time about institutional order flow entity to be honest, brother. So it's really so difficult for me to go for the further more about the institutional order flow because I didn't study that. Okay, so all I know that study, sorry, that uh, institutional order flow entity is kind of the 50% gap. For the example, the run has started from there and you are predicting this run will come here, the 50% gap which is going to work as an institutional order flow entry. That's all I know about the institutional order flow entry, but I really didn't study that. So what to say? Every information I will give you, it's not like observed information. That is why I don't talk about the institutional order flow entry at all. I have to study that. You're most welcome, Lenda. I'll wait for the next entry opportunity. Until now, I don't have any entry opportunity, so I'll just wait. Who is in a trade right now? Who took the that buy, and you are already in a profit right now? Is there anyone who took that buy? I didn't see any buy over here, so I didn't frame any trade over there. Is there anyone who actually took the buy? Because it's highly volatile. If you can manage a run, like one candle is more than enough for being profitable. Just one candle, as it is highly volatile. As you can see here, this one candle is 25 5 handle. Okay, so it's more than enough. In longs, Sresh. Anyone else who is in a long right now? By the way, I'm going to clear my chart. Actually, it's too much over here. I'm not interested to keep them. I took a buy from inversion Fabrica from new day opening gap. That's cool, brother. Perfect breaker. Take the buy then. Kuba. I'm not interested to take the buy. I'm looking for sell. So I will not take the buy. If you guys think this is a perfect breaker block, take the buy from that breaker block and be profitable. I'm in short. Target profit low of the day. Hey Steven, make sure that you have you have taken some partial. You have to take some partial. After taking the partial, then whatever you do, do it. Partial is must. I'm waiting for the next entry opportunity. So until I don't get the opportunity, I'm not going to push the button. I'm not going to framing trade means if I put it that's different matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I will push the button if I find something good. Then I will go for the trade. and I will just choose 22 YT model. If I put this thing, for the sake of this conversation, if I put this thing and you have copied that trade, make sure that you have taken the partial 20 handle and put the stop loss to the break even. Okay, even if you push the button, if you copy the trade, if any of you do that. Like, subscribe. Four more subscriber to make it 930 subscriber. Am I going to get it by today? T2, 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 T2. 35 is rejecting all my orders. Why? Why, Jonathan? Target profit done. Boom, brother. Sresh, boom, brother. I think it's because of the news. If you push the button before 2 minutes of the news and after 2 minutes of the news, they will reject the order, I guess. I'm up 1K on the account right now. Okay, they are rejecting the order right now. And if you are like 1K up, why you are pushing the button, man? Come on, man. Choose another account and go and trade in that specific account. Don't push the button in that 1K profit, man. Up, but I don't believe the market anymore. Okay, brother. You don't believe the market anymore? Why, man? What happened? What the market has done to you? Believer, man. Come on. No, I'm 1K up from last week. Oh, okay. Then go. What is your bias, brother? Let me know your bias as well. Don't be greedy. Okay, he's actually 1K up from last week. That's okay. Then you can go for today as well. There's clean relative equal highs. I'm just watching it. If wants to go up there. Yep. Let's see, brother. I'm done for the day. Up 1100 in 3 accounts. Congratulations, John. Yeah, I can see the lot of wizard over here. What I'm doing here, man? I know nothing about this trading. You guys are real wizard. If you are profitable, stop trading. At least those accounts where you are already profitable. Don't be greedy. Don't try to make 5,000, 10,000 by one day. Instead, try to choose another account, some kind of challenge account or funded account if you have any, where you didn't trade at all. Otherwise, do the paper trade. Don't trade to that account where you are already profitable. Please, it's a request. I just put account log settings on my accounts. New me news discipline. New me new discipline. I appreciate that, Matthew. Going for all time high. Rahul, let's see, brother. Let's see, brother. Tomorrow, new day, no give back. Absolutely. Absolutely. No give back. Whatever you have earned, don't give it back to the market. I will go long on it breaks 15-minute last fair value gap. I will go longs if this gap is broken, then until I'm not interested to take any kind of long. If it is broken, then and only then I'll go for the long. Otherwise, no long for me. I am looking for the market to reach here 23 23519.50. That is my target for today. Still seeing this is just a reaction from today's new day opening gap. This is today's new day opening gap. I don't know you are able to see it or not. See this two green line over here. This is the today's new day's opening gap as well as this event horizon. So this has been rejected from this area, and this is, in my opinion, just a reaction. After this reaction is done, this market will fall again dramatically. I believe it. If the last 5 gap is broken, then it has a possibility to go for all-time high. Until it's not broken, this market can't go for the all-time high. So it has to close above this gap at least once. You can see here, not even a single time it has closed above this last gap, not even a single candle. So until it's not going to close above this gap, it can't go for the all-time high. One candle has to close above this high before going for all-time high. So right now I'm not thinking about all-time high. I'm more interested about to see some kind of fall. Just my opinion. Yes sir, DV. I got the order block from new to opening gap reaction only 20 points. Go for 20 points. You will get 1000 entry for 20 points. 1000 entry for 20 points. Every single candle will give you on 20 handle. Okay, actually it takes two candle to give you the 20 handle, but most of the time you will get 20 handle. Like over here it will give you 20 handle. You'll get that thousands of the time today. MMBM market maker buy model. Let's see, brother. It's if it is MMBM or MMSM. Market between two last fair value gap on below and on above. It is moving between them. I have seen that. It's doing that from Monday actually. This all is happening from Monday. Okay, I got a take profit trader account. I'm just waiting on it becoming active. Did you use my code, brother? Just asking. Now come on guys, please push the like button and subscribe to our channel. Make it 30 subscriber by today. Please do it. See, here is the love. You guys, can you push some love? This some here. I don't know what is this. What is that actually? Okay, bear is 46%. I can see that today my intention and people's intention, most of the people are thinking the same way. Thank you so much, guys. Bear is 46%, no bias 20%, 33% is bull. I'm with 46% people today. Happily, I'm with the majority of the people. Can I check it? I did. Thank you so, sir. If I did, can I check if I did? No, you can't. You can't. If you, I mean, did you use it or not? You can't. But a few days back, okay, it's okay. No problem. I have my code actually T2 Wizard. If anyone would love to buy any account, you guys can use the code T2 Wizard. If it's 20 points for a $1,000, how many macros or mini are you entering? If it is 20 points for $1,000, How many macros or minis are you entering? My maximum is 7. Sorry, not 7, 10 micro. I appreciate people to push maximum 5 micro. Now, if you trade with 5 micro, you can maximum make a day maybe 500, $400, something like that. I'm not targeting $1,000 by one day. I prefer to go for $300, $250 and copy trade them in different account. But one account I don't want to make $1,000, because if I would love to make $1,000, I have to take a risk at least $500. If I'm wrong, $500 is gone. Then I tried one more time and I'm wrong again. Another 500 is gone. So overall 1000 is gone. Instead, I would love to target $300 where my maximum loss is like 100, $150. So if I take two losses, it's gonna be like 300 maximum loss. I will still have so many rooms to trade. Depends on the account size actually. If you are trading through 150k account, then that is different matter. But if you are trading through 50k account, then you should you should be very conservative. Let me know to the chat who is in thinking about buy and who is thinking about sell, because right now market is around the 50%, right? Like exactly around the 50%. So what do you think right now? Are you thinking about buy setup, or are you thinking about sell setup, or you are thinking that if market give me sell, I will take sell, if market give me buy, I will take buy? What you are thinking right now? Let me know to the chat box. Come on, man. 10,926. How long it will take to get 11,000? It has hit all the level for me. Not sure where now. Okay, so you are in 50-50. Whatever market will give you, you'll go for that. If it keep going higher, then maybe you will wait for some kind of PDRA to be broken to take the buy, or if it keep falling, then maybe you will try to take some sell after breaking some PDRA. So that's a good idea to be constant, no bias. As far as it's in equilibrium, I won't trade it either to buy or sell. Today I'm kinda no bias trader for the NQ. So you are kind of middleman. Okay. Asia and London lows are intact. PM sell side is waiting to be taken. So sell side is more safe. Okay. So you are in sell program, don't you? I'm also in a sell program, don't you? Not because the PM and sorry, London and the Asia low, but because of this line until here. 23519.50 is my target for today. I'm in a sell program. Thank you, Mahadi, for sharing the Discord link. If anyone is interested to join us through our Discord, please use that link Mahadi has provided. It's absolutely free. Grabbed what I needed 1 minute before CPI done for the day. Come on, man. Awesome, awesome. I hope that you didn't trade I mean, never trade the CPI candle. It's the monster. If you are wrong, your account is gone. I think the daily candle will be inside candle. So as we already took the high, I believe it will now be in a range. Okay, Ellie, you are thinking it is going to be ranged. Mm-hmm. Interesting. The logic is good as it has taken the buy side liquidity. Now it failed to keep falling. So it is going to be ranging rest of the day. Interesting. We have found enough profit already and then we are waiting. Now market is not moving anywhere, so I don't need to force the market to give me an entry right now. I still have near about 1 hour to trade, so I will wait. Better I will wait. I'm expecting to hit daily fair value gap as liquidity taken, so sell side is. Hey Vijay, I'm also in your side. I'm also thinking about sell. I can be wrong, but I'm also thinking about sell. Netkit, are 841 and 943 candle considered relatively equal highs? 841, 943. 840 and 943. 841, 943. No, sir. It's not the relatively equal highs. It's not the relatively equal highs. For marking the relatively equal highs, I have shown you something very easy. You are looking for this high, right? Go from body to wick. Mark a box. Then look this high. Did it trade this box? No. That means it's not the relatively equal highs. Most of the time you'll be able to find out the relatively equal highs by this way. Look over here. Here, see, I marked them as my relatively equal highs. I took the partial above this. Why? Because I am going to mark from body to wick. Extend it to my right. Look, this high has traded that box. So it's a relatively equal highs. This is a zone. So this zone should be taken. It has taken that zone. Then fall. Let me show more. If I find okay. Here actually I marked that low, but real liquidity is over here with this low and that low. That is the obvious liquidity. I have just marked this low over here. That is the low actually. That is why I just marked it. But actually the liquidity is with this and this. This is the obvious liquidity. So that is all. This market is not moving anywhere. No need to no need to enter here and then start to pray to God. Please work, please work, please work. No need to do that. You still have the time. Wait for the macro. 10, 50, 11, 10 macro. আর একবার যেতে চাই ঝিম ঝিম সুদূর পুর অবাক রোদে ভেজা দগ্ধ দুপুর আর একবার তোমাদের লাল নীলা আনন্দে একলা রাস্তা এক চিনতে রতো সারা বেলা বন্ধ জানলা Steven, still in short, stop loss 775. Let's hope for the best, brother. Where is your entry, by the way, Steven? Guys, let me know what is your favorite model. I will work with that model next time. Okay, after 22 YT model, I will go for that model. 760. That is your entry. Where is your first partial level, brother? I trimmed small position. Okay. I never appreciate to push the sell button while the market is above the first presented gap. I never appreciate that. 7 on 6. It's too far, man. Come on. Do you really think this is logical? You take the entry here, you put your stop loss here, and your partial is 7 on 6. Does it really make any sense? This is the partial. I don't think so. This make any sense. Partial should be at least around 1:1. This is the best area to put the partial level. But I really prefer fixed partial, which is 20 handle. That is logical to me. No, look, maybe this market will come here. Okay, maybe it will come here, and you will get a huge profit over there. For example, it didn't come here. That means you have missed 20 handle. At least 20 handle partial, you have missed that over here. If you take 5 micro contract, close 3 micro contract over here, let the rest to go until you want. Here you think that this market will come here, 7 on 6. Take another partial over there, let one to go wherever it would love to go. Just an advice. I'm not asking you to change your uh, target profit or partial level. I'm not asking you to do that. Just an advice. By the way, guys, is there any background noise? Because I switch on my fan, it can make some sound. So please let me know if there is any background sound, background noise. That is my London session trade actually. I pushed the button exactly around 5:30 and not exactly around, just before 5:30, a bit before. My target was 15 handle. That was my stop loss. This market stopped me out, then fall more than 28 handle or 23 handle, sorry, not 20 handle, 23 handle. Just stopped me out, then fall. I was so upset. Why, man? Why? Why did you do that? Oh, that was luck actually. And before this, that was the Asia session trade around this area. Took the buy from the inverse gap and hold the trade until here. Now it's not like good area, but I just closed it around 15 handle around the Asian session. Just closed it around 18 handle. So it's great. Thank you. Thank you, Tanmay. Thank you, Mahdi. I'm doing nothing, right? I'm doing nothing over here. Now, what do you think? Did I do the best? I mean, did I take the best decision not to do anything over here? Or should I have tried a lot of trades over there? What do you think, guys? Yes, sir. I have done actually before the CPI, so that is why I didn't trade that beautiful CPI, the best CPI. I missed all of this run because I have done before the CPI. In CPI, the stop loss is bit longer actually because of the volatility. I have to cover it until 30 handle maximum, 30 handle, and the target was until here. That was the target. So I have missed all of this run where market has moved until 83 handle. I missed all of them, and I did bullshit over here actually to that run by getting stopped out maybe 5 times over there. Small profit is stopped out. Small profit is stopped out. Small profit is stopped out. So I that was the run actually made me profitable over here, but got like 5 times stopped out with a small profit. So price is inside the fair value gap. Yes, sir, it is inside the last fair value gap as well as inside today's first presented fair value gap. Guys, why don't you reply me? I have asked you a simple question. Did I do the best thing here? Not to frame any other trade and waiting for the price action. When this market came here, I just didn't do anything. I choose to wait for the better price action. Something that will help me to frame another trade. Was that a great idea or was that a bad idea? 87 likes. I need 13 more likes to make it 100 likes. Anyone here who would love to push the like button? Here, look, brother, if you took that sell from here, you have already got your partial around 20 handle, right? Now, if this market come until here, best. By the way, I have found nothing here. So I'm not going to take any trade here. It's not 22 IT model. It's not market structure shift to me. I'm not going to frame any other sell from here. So I will better wait for further more information. Thank you, Fanny. At least one guy told me that I did the right thing. ভেবে ভেবে বলি বন্ধু নিভু নিভু আলোয় চেয়ে আছো তুমি। মনে হয় যেন মিশে আছো তুমি। If it was a normal day, like if I not choose to trade only 22 IT model, that would be my buy. This would be my buy. ভেবে ভেবে বলি বন্ধু নিভু নিভু চেয়ে আছো তুমি। মনে হয় again, if it would be a normal, okay, as I have chosen to go for only 22 IT model, I'm not going to take this trade, okay. But if it was a normal day, this would be my buy from here would take the partial around here and would love to hold the trade until here. as I told before, if any of you copy this trade, please take the partial over here. If you don't take the partial over here, don't push the button. Please, it's a request. No, brother, I didn't take the buy below the first presented gap. I framed the buy above the 50% of the first presented gap. So this market has fallen here. I didn't take the buy there when the market is below the first presented gap. I didn't frame the buy here. When the market is above the concurrent crossment of the first presented gap and it has cleared the whole sell side liquidity, made this trap fair value gap over here. It's not trap fair value gap, actually inverse gap. In other words, reclaimed inverse gap. So I would love to frame the trade from here to until this area. Again, I repeat, if any of you have copied this trade, you have to take the partial over here. If you don't take the partial over here, you are gambling. Please don't gamble. Either don't take this trade. If you are forcing this market or if you're copying this trade, make sure that you have taken the partial over here. If you don't take the partial, don't take this trade. I repeat, I'm not pushing the button because I'm waiting only for 22 YT model. That is why I'm not trading this type of entries anymore. I will not go for any other trade except 22 YT model for the rest of the month. Brother, new 22 IT model upside. No, there is no 22 IT model, brother. I have checked it. I'm waiting for the 22 IT model. I didn't have the 22 IT model. If you use any swing high over here for shifting market structure, it's not right. This is called liquidity taken. Market has cleared the liquidity. Both side, which is also called seek and destroy. Not bad, right? Like 26 handle, not bad. I have built a video. Please watch that video for finding market structure shift. Another sell, actually market didn't give me the selling opportunity, but another sell from there. This is all the liquidity taken. Market went for the liquidity taken. There is no market structure shift, nothing over here as market structure shift. This is called liquidity taken, and until the resting place, it reached to the resting place. Now this market is moving where it should move. It should fall. Now it is falling, but unfortunately it didn't give me the entry opportunity. I mean, I'm not interested to take this trade, but that was the sell from there. Again, the target is this low, and of course after taking 20 handle partial, as it didn't give me the entry, I'm not going to chase the market, but that was the selling sell according to my bias. It should fall as it is falling. Why brother, there is swing lower higher on both side of the, please watch the 22, I mean sorry, market structure shift video. There is no market structure shift over there. If you find any, then maybe I have missed, but I don't see any market structure shift, no market structure shift over there. 91 likes, that's great, thanks. If you have subscribe, okay, if you have not subscribed yet, please smash the subscribe button to satisfy the OCD. Come on man, 26 subscribers, I just need 4 more subscribers. Come on, 4 volunteer, we need 4 volunteer. Guys, push the subscription button, push the like button, give us the boom. I'm expecting the 11 o'clock hourly candle to expand higher. So after the hour, it is drops a little lower. First, I will look for long entry. Let's go for that, brother. Let's go for that. I am interested to see this market to fall. I'm not going to frame any trade because there is no 22 IT model. Otherwise, I would go for the sell. I would love to go for the sell from this gap. The problem is though here first presented gap. If I avoid the first presented gap, that is my sell from this gap. More, more precisely from this gap. If it didn't reach until this gap, then from at least from this gap. So something like this. And fall more, okay. Not going to take this cell because it is above the first presented gap and there is no 22 YT model. So if I take that cell for the sake of this conversation, I have to take some kind of partial here around this area, which I'm not interested to take the partial around this area. So this type of cell above the first presented gap, I really don't appreciate. So let this go. Selling above the first presented gap, no, I'm not interested for that. Buying, there's no reason to look for the buy. I don't see any reason. I will look for the buy if and only if the 15-minute candle close above this last parallel gap. Then and only then I will look for the buy. Otherwise, no buy is valid to me. If this candle fail to take that high, if any candle fail to take that high and closed below this gap, it's going to be the trough pair value gap. If the candle fail to take that high and closed below this gap again, By the way, Ben, if you would really love to take the buy, please go for that, okay? I am not interested to take the buy until the market doesn't close above the 50-minute last fair. I don't want to take any kind of buy. So I will wait to see if the market can close above that last fair. Then maybe I'll think about a buy. Otherwise, I'm not interested to think any kind of buy. হাসতে দেখো, গাইতে দেখো, অনেক কথাই মুখর আমায় দেখো, দেখো না কেন হাসি শেষে নীরবতা, বোঝে না কেউ তো চিনল না, খোঁজে নয়ন কি ব্যথা, চিনুর মতো কেউ চিনল না আমাকে। আমার গল্প শোনো, আমাকে তুলছো, গল্প শেষে আধারের মতো নিজেকে ঢেলে আমি দিলাম। Long entry, long entry, short entry. Not good to me. I'm not framing any trade. Congratulations, Fanny. Congratulations, Ben. Both of you has congratulations. I didn't finally set up. I didn't take any trade. Congratulations, guys, for your boom. I don't fully understand when you suddenly start making small scalps. I know it's probably not completely sudden and you are doing it with a plan, but I'm not sure about the exact idea behind this. I'm not doing any scalping here, brother. I didn't do anything. I didn't find anything. Scalping, for me, scalping is like 10 handle, 15 handle. That is scalping. I do that most of the time after 11, because after 11 the market is not that much volatile most of the time. So in that area, it's better to go for like 10 to 15 handle for that. But most of the time, I don't do a scalp. Instead, I go for a trade where my target is maybe 26, 30, 40 handle, and I took the 20 handle partial. V shape today. Hey Jamie, this is the V. I can say W. Brother, trading NQ with your teaching is highly improving. I started to feel the market using your point of view. That's great, brother. It's really great. Like recently, buy and sell. Yes, sir, I do that sometimes. Buy, sell, buy, sell. Trail stop loss tight on that last one minute pushing on of oil. I'm out. Okay, still you are profitable. Still you are profitable. That is the fact. I didn't find the buy. I didn't take the buy. I will go for only 22 white model. And I'm waiting for a sell setup actually. So if I find a sell setup, I'll go for that. For buying, it needs something very peculiar to me. Then I'll go for the buy. Otherwise, I don't want to take the buy. If you ask me today what I wanted to do here, after these two over here, while this market came here and then this come over there, I would look for a sell here from this order block. I'm telling you the truth, all of this price action I wouldn't do anything, simply nothing over here. For the last time when this market came here and closed, sorry, it closed inside this first presented gap. See this last up close body close candle, that is my order block. I would go for a sell over here. That is a sell from that order block here. Stop loss to take out that order block, something like that, 12 handle, something like that, and maybe would target until the top of this partial area. Okay, either way you can see that I got stopped out here. So that would be my first stopped out over here. Then this buy, I would go for that buy around here. That is the only trade in between this area without 22 IT model. Otherwise, no other trade for me. This buy, of course, I would miss it because I was looking for a selling opportunity. No buy is valid until the body doesn't close above this gap. So as you can see that even though the body has closed, is going to close above this gap, but market has moved a lot. It has moved a lot, so it's very near to the all-time high, which is here. So I don't think so that I will have any other entry opportunity. there. Okay, so I don't think so that I will have any other entry opportunity. Probably going to all-time high. It seems like that. My bias was bearish. I tried to frame the sell. That's all. Your bias is wrong. But brother, you have to understand that before being wrong, I have already profitable too many times. Lot of entry opportunity. I would get a stop out here actually to that run. See here, that run I would get a stop out over there. So I'll put it over there, 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 this buy, this is the whole day for me. Yeah, I took that loss. To be honest, I would go for that. I was extremely bearish and I was really thinking about that sell. In my mind, I was thinking about that sell. I just didn't frame it. Okay. To be honest, I would go for that sell. That was a perfect word block for me to take the sell. Ready for me. It's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Of course, Jamie. Tomorrow is a new day, brother. What you're learning or working on right now, that is secret, brother. I don't want to reveal it. I'm working with something with the retail trader. So just trying to use something, some kind of indicator to make my entry more precise. Yes, 4 hour high from new day 23840, brother. Let's see, brother. Bizarro a few days back. Probably going to all-time high. Let's see, brother, if it can go for the all-time high. Was that a bad day? What do you think, guys? Was that a bad day? I don't think so. Even every candle trade first parallel gap is an order block. I didn't say that. There's something else actually over here. With this order block, this was the propulsion block, as well as this is the propulsion block plus the order block. That is why I was so much confident about this order block. But as the market was bullish, my bias was wrong here, so it keep going higher. It didn't work over here. I would use this candle just for because it has traded that order block. The real order block has been traded over there. That is why. Oh my god, another all-time high. Isn't it beautiful? All-time high is always beautiful. Still, I'm not in at the all-time high. Am I? I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, all-time high as I expected. Congratulations, Rahul. I hope that you are profitable, brother. Today was not a bad day, brother. My confidence got a little push upside. Thank you again. But never think that you are going to rule the market. Market will always rule you. You will be never be able to rule market. So this is the all-time high now. The new all-time high is over there. Always be humble to the market. Always. Can you magic of this market, brother? I can't do that. Is this necessary for order block to first grab some liquidity? No. For me, no. Check mini contract. Yes, sir. It's at around the all-time high already. Hey, motivational speech. Hello, brother. For the first time, market has closed above this last fair value gap and it has cleared the all-time high. For the first time, it has closed above the, as I told, if market would love to go for the all-time high, it has to close above this last fair value gap. You can see it has tried here, it has tried there, it has tried here, failed. Finally, this candle has closed above this last fair value gap. Boom. Hey Naj, what is the color of your account? Let me check how what is the color of your guys' account. Okay. Okay. Today I am wrong. Not today. Until now I'm wrong. I'm not sure about the PM session. So we'll see. Guys, 99 likes. Can anyone push the like button one more time? No, not one more time. Anyone is absolutely like okay. Now it's 100. I was trying to say that virgin. Absolutely virgin about not pushing the like. What is the COLOR of your account? CCOUN. Let's see. Rate. I'm going to write rate first, then green, and finally gray. Gray means like break even. Let's say how many people is in green, how many people is in red, how many of you are gray. Please vote over here to say okay. Green, green, green. I can see 50% is green, red is 25%, gray is just 25%. You guys please join over here to this poll. Would love to see how many of you are in green actually. It is a very good day. It is a very good day. I'm 100. Oh okay, you are the guy. You are the woman who has made it 100. Thank you so much, Naj. No worries, man. No worries. 12 vote, 67% is green. Man, you have to be green. This is really so beautiful. I mean, in this price action, if you are in rate, then maybe you are chasing the market or you are putting your partial in a very long term, okay, long term partial, something like that. It should be green in this price action. Have to be green. This is so beautiful. Now, from here to here, this small area, I'm wrong because I didn't do anything over here, right? From here to here, this small run, I missed that run. Otherwise, I really don't care. Still 10 minutes left to frame another trade. Let's see if I can frame another trade or not. But did you see the 22 IT model? How beautiful the both buy and sell. The buy was little uh, tricky because the market structure shift was not perfect. It was not a perfect market structure shift. The sell was the best and the beautiful market structure shift. Perfect order block, perfect everything. Did you see how beautifully that 22 IT model worked? I would love to avoid this buy because the market structure shift is not good. I would love to take the sell because this is the best 22 YT model. Unfortunately, I didn't get 30 subscriber by today. I will catch it tomorrow, inshallah. Yes, sir. The sell was better because, as I told at the beginning, the market structure shift is not right. I'm just forcing the market. I clearly told that over there. I'm just forcing the market. Oh, by the way, there is another trade I missed. Why you didn't guys tell me that? Another beautiful trade over there. Just going to put it randomly here. First presented fair value gap trade. Perfectly worked. One, two, three, four, five winning, then one loss of 12 handle, six, then number six. So six win, one partial, two partial win, not the full target profit win, two partial win, and one, two, three full target profit win. One loss, sorry, four target profit win with the first presented gap, and one loss for 1200. What a beautiful day! You're the best. Thank you. এখানে অনাবিল জানালা বদ্ধ ঘরে এসে যায় বিনয় ঘুরে বেড়ে ওঠা এসে ভরে আলোকে চিনিয়ে নেয় বদ্ধ শহর ভেতরে কি নেই প্রাণ 7 minutes left, still I have the time. Rest one month, that means last of this month, until last of this month I will go for 22 YT model only. I will make your base much more stronger. It will be more stronger than me. I promise you, brother. Everything I know about this market, I have learned through this 22 YT model. That is all I have learned from this market, and that is 22 YT model. I will show you every model with the perfect area. I will clearly tell you why that is perfect and why it is low probability. I will explain everything to you. Question, Jamie, I'm waiting for your question, brother. All-time high has no strategy. It is around the all-time high, keep looking for buy. ICT just made it clear, like if it is at all-time high, keep looking for buy. That's all. This 22 YT model is low probability. Do you know why? For the sake of this conversation, there is 22 YT model. That means market is going to make a fair value gap over there. Then it is going to trade that fair value gap within 3 to 5 candle. Then it will start to fall. Okay, just for the sake of this conversation. If there is no fair value gap, of course, this is not 22 YT model. It is not the best 22 YT model. Do you know why? Because you don't have the sell side liquidity. No sell side liquidity. That is why it's a low probable 22 YT model. Now, for the sake of this conversation, there is, I told you if there is a gap, but as you can see, there is no gap actually. There is a gap, but this is low probability. Why? Just because there is no, okay, there is no gap. So there is no gap, no 22 YT model. just because there is no liquidity. If there is no liquidity, that is low probable 22 YT model. No liquidity, I mean. So even if there is a gap, it will trade that gap. There is most probably it is not going to fall, because it doesn't know that how long it has to fall. It doesn't know that. That is why that is a low probable selling opportunity from there. If for the sake of this conversation there is a liquidity, okay, there is a low and there is another low, then market came here and make the 22 YT model. You have this sell side liquidity over here. Around this area you have the sell side liquidity. Then you got this market structure shift, fair value gap. I will be like so much confident about that sell, that market is going to give the sell for that sell side liquidity. As there is no sell side liquidity, even if there was a 22 YT model, this is low probability. Most of the time you will get stopped out over there, because market doesn't have the liquidity. Swing low, is that liquidity? No, it's not liquidity. Let's see if it can make another market structure shift. And for 22 IT model, always try to look for the SMT with ES. If you find the SMT, trust me, that is much more stronger. Too much strong, that is. Now I got another market structure shift there. The best perfect market structure shift. What is missing? You don't have the sell side liquidity. That is missing from this trade. You don't have the sell side liquidity, and that is missing from this trade. Should I go for this trade? You should avoid this type of trade. Why? Because you don't know how far this market will fall. Brother, it is falling for that low. Remember, market never go for the same one swing low, because nobody is taking buy over here. It's not the support zone, it's not the resistance zone. If it is not support, why this market will fall for this? Sometimes market fall for that low, either to make liquidity or just to take liquidity before going higher. So if you would love to target here, where will be your what is, I mean, the partial? Is there any other? No, nothing. Is this the 22 YT model best? This is the best setup. This 22 YT model is the best setup. Why? Market has cleared all the buy side liquidity. All the buy side liquidity has been cleared. Then gave you the perfect market structure shift with a fair value gap. This is the best 22 YT model. But is this wise to take the sell from this gap? No. Why? Because you don't know how far it will fall. But still, I would love to take this trade. Okay, take the trade from there, put a stop loss above that candle which has made this fair value gap. Just above that candle. Don't put the stop loss above the high, which is the liquidity taken. Don't go for that. Put a stop loss over here above that candle, which is a smaller stop loss. Now target wherever you would love to target after taking some partial. If it can give you like 20 handle partial, try to take that 20 handle partial, and then go for the next area or somewhere else, wherever you would love to go. What is the possibility that it will keep falling? Now according to me, it should fall, because market has to reach some level. I'm still bearish, so maybe this market will keep falling, maybe. But according to the rules, it doesn't have any liquidity, so I'm not confident enough to take the sell, as I don't have the liquidity. If I had the liquidity, as I told before, here, yeah, I had the liquidity there. Okay, this is the sell side liquidity. I knew it. This market is falling for this sell side liquidity. It is falling for that sell side liquidity. I could strongly believe that this is a perfect sell, because market is coming for this sell side liquidity. No end line, no trade. I don't care how beautiful this setup is. All I care is market falling. Oh, sorry, where the market is exactly falling. Now I really need to push the button. Do that. If you can't, if you are not in FOMO, fear of missing trade, don't push the button. Instead, observe it. Why? Because if it really would love to fall, it can do this type of things. What I do in this type of area, it came here, right? Then it will come to this low, then it will come here, then it will fall. In that type of situation, I will try to frame myself from the order block here. While this market will come back again to the order block, then I will take the sell from the order block for the sell side liquidity. That's I do. Okay. Again, if you would love to take the sell, you can go for that. I have told you everything. Now job is yours. What should you choose? It's your life, your rules. This is the best 22 YT model, but this is like the lowest probable sell, as you don't have the sell side liquidity. You don't know how far this market is falling. So that is why it is the lowest probable sell. I mean, decision is yours. Okay. Is there any what is that gist video 122 IT model gist video? What do you mean by gist video, brother? Alfred ICT. I take it. Did you take it? I hope that you will get your boom, brother. What about TGIF? That is a good question, brother. What about TGIF? I was extremely bearish because of this TGIF line. As you can see here, market came very near to this TGIF, missed it for two handle two tick. It has missed this TGIF line for two handle two tick. So that was really so unfortunate to me. I really wanted to see that it will tap over here, but it didn't tap over here. Instead, it stopped over there and then reverse. If it could tap over here today, I would be extremely bullish for the all-time high, as I told yesterday. I am bearish, only bearish because market didn't trade the TGIF. When the TGIF is finished, I will be extremely bullish for buy side liquidity or the all-time high. As I have missed it, so I was not bullish actually until the body doesn't close above this area. I was not bullish. Okay, when this market closed above this, I have to think about the bull because I will be forced to think about the bull. Do you understand why some market perfect 22 YT model doesn't work and why some 22 YT model perfectly work? Here that 22 YT model perfectly worked. Why? Because you had the sell side liquidity. See this sell side liquidity? Look at this sell side liquidity. How beautiful this sell side liquidity is. There can't be more beautiful than this support zone. See this support? Tap, 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 tap. Lot of time it has tapped over there. 3 times. Then use the news, boom, market went higher. So where this market came for? Exactly cleared to that sell side liquidity from 1 minute chart. Actually, not only for the 1 minute chart, but also here is the new day opening gap. That is also a factor, as well as the last parabolic from the 15 minute chart. A lot of things over there, but more importantly, this support has been cleared. Is there any other support above this support? No, sir. Yeah, I have some support below this. Market didn't clear them. I'm okay with that. But here, is there any other support above this? No. Market actually came to clear all of these supporters, and then boom, market went higher. So your job, that is why this cell was more beautiful rather than this cell. It will work. Okay, let him work. No need to force the market because you don't know where is the exact run, how long this market can fall. You have no idea, right? Now what happened here? Look what happened here. Now you have the sell side liquidity. What I will do, I don't want to push the button here. For the first time it tapped to this 22 YT model. I will wait for order block, something like this. Highest up close, body close candle. Tap this order block, boom. I will take the sell for this sell side liquidity. If it do that, if it keep going higher, take that high. That means this 22 YT model is invalid because the origin high has been cleared by the run. So I'm not interested to use that 22 YT model anymore. Now I have the sell side liquidity. Now I have the support zone. Now people are saying this is support. What the market is right now? At the all-time high, right? At the all-time high. So it's an extremely bullish market. Those who failed to take the buy from this area, or maybe from that area wherever they have failed to take the buy, they are going to chase the market from here, because this is now a support. They will take the buy from there, and I want to see that boom, then it can go higher. No problem with that, but they should be taken now. Is that clear, brother? Did you remember what I shared yesterday on Discord when market make MSS 1125 candle without a parabolic gap? I took 30. Uh, I read it, the Paragon, but I am not able to go to the second chart. I think you are with me for so long, so you have seen that what I can do with the 15-second chart. 15-second chart is a new world to me, and I can frame at least 1000 trade depending on that 15-second chart. Small trade, of course, like 5 handle, 10 handle run, but that is a new world. Second sub 1 minute chart is a new world of trading. It's too fast, but you can do whatever you want to do. But I'm not able to go to the second chart, so I really uh, can't can't observe what you have written over there, because I don't have the access to enter into the second chart. I can't go less than, you can see here, 15-second chart. Okay, here I have to actually upgrade it to premium. I think, yeah, I have to upgrade it to premium. But if it works, brother, share with other people, and I hope that someone who has the access to second chart, they will. This is another legend, actually, another legend. Of course, he took the buy here as usual and closed the trade over there. Legend. I really love him. Love his trades. Awesome. You can share here as you have shared, so someone is interested, they can actually choose it. I mean, they can observe it, brother. Okay, Barakan. I don't have the access to second chart or sub 1 minute chart. For today, caught 200 handle on 11 accounts total with 15 micro contract. Awesome, brother. This is the awesome day, brother. I have framed all of this trade for today after the CPI, actually, but my trading was done before the CPI. Sell 20 handle, sell for 29 handle, buy for 25 handle, buy for 26 handle, sell for 50 handle, one loss 12 handle, then one buy for 26 handle. Awesome. The best day ever. I will share more about that because market repeat it and sometimes give us a good entry. Barakan, that would be awesome for me, brother, because I am not able to go to second chart. So if you share it with the details, I will be happy to see that. Okay, I will get some information from there if you share it in details with the screenshot, brother. All time high plus 5 handle. Awesome, brother. I think you have got more than 5 handle, I guess. Yeah, it went more than, I mean, until 12 handle. So of course 5 handle target is awesome. I will still do micro runner until 24,000 level. 24,000. Yeah. Come on, man. Oh, it's good. Okay, let's see, brother. It's awesome, brother. London 150 macro entry for 60 handle run. You took the London trade. I didn't do anything on the London, actually. I tried one trade, but it didn't work. London. When did 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150? Okay, so you take that buy actually here somewhere. Got 50 handle. Awesome. Yeah, it I can see that your 1:2 is perfect. I tried actually the here. I took the Asia session trade here. My trade is always a small brother. That is the Asia session trade, and I shared the London session actually around 5:30. And as you can see, I got just stopped out over there, and then this market actually fall a lot. But I got stopped out exactly over there. So it was here. That was the area. I took the sell, got stopped out here. Stop losses over there. And then it has fallen like like a crazy guy. But just stopped me out by here. Got stopped out over there. Bad luck around this area. So I have actually made my profit there. To that run, I have made my profit. Now I am at work. I will share it at night, maybe tomorrow for you because time zone. But I will do it, bro. Just make sure that you have taken this all the screenshot, okay, so that I can see in details. Just try to make the screenshot. I have introduced Nielsen market open gap. First 1 minute gap after 6 p.m. market opens. Check that gap, please. I have introduced a new term, MOZ, market open gap. First 1 minute gap after 6 p.m. market open. Let me check. I think it's here. That is the open of that gap. Mark it and extend it to the right side till now. Awesome. It has been respected lot of time. Anything specific, brother? Okay, well, like yesterday, I shared 2 screenshots in detail. Nice to share with the community. I will be very grateful to you, brother, if you do that. Thank you so much, Baraga. Pro trader path. Is there anything else, brother? I mean, very specific logic or a specific uh, model or something? Ben, now I am hoping this area will be the high of the week for me since NQ hasn't taken any sell side liquidity today. I would love to play a short if it develops later in the week. Mm-hmm. Nice idea, brother. Same here. I'm also interested about shorting the market. Not interested to go for buy as market didn't clear any sell side liquidity. Lot of sell side liquidity is loading over here. Let's see. Yes, every 4 hour, fast gap and overlapping PDRS are the key. I have to go to 4 hour chart. I think I didn't get the point, brother. What did you say? I mean, 4 hour overlapping. I didn't get that point. Can you please explain this a bit? Check the 6:15 a.m. sell short until the back top. 6:15, 6:15, 6:15, 6:15. Okay, I think it's here. Uh, did you take this short here? 6:15 a.m. short until the 4 hour. You mean that you took the sell from here, from the setup or something like that? I also didn't get this point as well. 6:15 around the morning or around the PM session? Every 4 hour or 6 p.m., 10 p.m., 2 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. First gap on 1 minute. Okay, so let's see 6 p.m., 10 p.m. Okay, here is 6 p.m. It has built the gap. Okay, so I'm not interested here. So let's go to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 here. The gap is 604. Okay, the gap is 604. I think this one. Okay, that is the gap. So you tried that one. I was talking about something like that with the community between 6 and 7. If the price leave a fair value gap without filling, that could be filled in the New York Open and maintaining the price up or down. It depends. Oh, okay. I think this is the 10. Okay, so around 10. Okay, can you please explain a bit about 10, Mama? I mean, is there anything, or I should skip 10 and should go for 2? I mean, I'm trying to understand that how I can use this gap so that, like, and then 2. Where is 2? 2, 2, 2. There is 2. I'm a bit confused how to use this gap. I mean, should I use it as a support while the market is above the gap, or should I use it like when the market will come around this area, then I will look for the trade. So if, like, for example, here around 10. Okay, let's talk about this around 10. So this is the around 10. Okay, so market is above this gap. So if there is a buying opportunity, I'll go for the buy. If around 2, as I come here, around 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, there is 2. So 2, around 2 market made the buy setup, so I should go for buy, something like that. You can determine a setup. Yeah, of course, man. I'm just doing it because his pro trader path is explaining something. I'm trying to get that point. 10 p.m. for London session, 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. for New York AM session, 10 a.m. 2 p.m. gap for next day, the Asia. Yes, partially right. Okay. Okay, so you are using this as a PD array that is going to help you to think about the buy or sell. That means around every 4 p.m. Sorry, 4 hour, if the market is above this gap, you will think about buy. If this market is above this, sorry, below this gap, you will think about sell. If the market is around this gap, maybe you will do nothing, right? Something like that. Here ICT also introduced something like that, but he used the 12 a.m. gap. So if I come to 12 a.m., this is the 12 a.m. gap. Okay, so ICT has introduced something with the 12 a.m. gap. You can see here, and I really made it like, I really didn't get the point how he has used this, but I mean, I didn't look at that. Okay, so some days ago, someone was talking about this. He talked about this 12 a.m. gap. to use around the London session, I guess, but I didn't actually observe it. So it's a great opportunity for me to learn something from here. There's a little more. Okay, there is a little more. Midnight open first. Yeah, midnight open first gap, 12 a.m. gap. Yeah, but it was complicated for me, so I didn't actually notice or something like didn't study that at all. I'll talk to you later regarding this. Okay, man. Thank you so much. By the way, what I told here to you, if you remember, as I told, until this high is not taken, this 22 YT model is valid. And as I told, I'm not interested to take the sell from here. Instead, I would wait for a order block here to build. Then this sell and liquidity will be taken, because now I have the end line over here. I have the support zone over there. So if this market, for the sake of this conversation, if it fall, then went here, the highest up close body close candle is going to be my order block. Market will close below that highest up close body close candle. We'll use this as a order block and we'll take the sell for this sell side liquidity. Okay, the range is very smaller, but this is how I'm going to filter my 22 YT model. Why this one is low probability? Why this one is high probable 22 YT model? This is the difference in between the 22 YT model. Okay, so this is how someone, not someone, including me, we have complained a lot. Why the 22 YT model doesn't work? According to ICT, market has cleared the buy side liquidity, gave you the very nice displacement over here, market structure shift, everything is perfect, but the trade didn't work because one thing is missing over there, your end line. There is no sell side liquidity. You don't know that how far this market will fall. As you don't know that, you should not go for that trade to take the sell, because you don't have the end line. Same thing here. While this market structure shift happened, I'm not talking about this buy. Okay, forget about that buy, because over here that buy was something else, though 22 YT model, but you should not. Just let me remove them. Here, while this market has cleared the buy side liquidity, gave you the perfect market structure shift. This is the fair value gap over here. I'm going to remove this past presented gap as well to make it more clear. First job is you should look for the sell side liquidity. Where is your sell side liquidity? I'm going to remove this gap because we will talk about this later. Okay, me and pro trader path. So this is the sell side liquidity. First you have to find out, is there any sell side liquidity? Yes, you have the support zone over there. So while you have the support zone, your next job is to look for, did market clear the buy side liquidity? Yes, it has cleared the buy side liquidity, right? It has cleared the buy side liquidity. After clearing the buy side liquidity, did you get the market structure shift? This is the market structure shift. This is the best, perfect, and there can't be more beautiful than this market structure shift. After that market structure shift, you have the fair value gap. You have the fair value gap over here. This is the fair value gap. Your next job to look for immediate reaction within 3 candle. This market trade that fair value gap or not. Within 3 candle, it has to trade this gap. Maximum 5 candle. Within 5 candle, it has to trade this gap. But I prefer 3 candle. As you can see, market came exactly the first candle, trade that gap. You have to take that entry. Your stop loss has to be above this candle, which has made this fair value gap valid. As you can see, it's 42 handle. That is why I put my stop loss over here, if you remember, and told that it's a highly risky area, but you should put the stop loss over there. Your target, this sell side liquidity, of course, after taking the partial. You have to take the partial, and then in the meantime you have to, I mean, you don't need that run for this like 114 handle. You don't need it. You can simply close the trade to the top of this first presented gap, or as I told you, that market is going to trade the CPI 50%. It is something you have to understand to trade the CPI. 95% of the time you'll be profitable if you just know about this CPI 50%. If you know this 50%, 95% of the time you will be profitable with the CPI. This is something with the CPI. So you can target anywhere you want, and then that is also 50 handle. Not bad after taking the partial, of course. That is the best 22 IT model. So the difference between this 22 IT model and that 22 IT model is the liquidity. You don't have the liquidity here. You didn't have the liquidity. Okay, so this liquidity has been created later, and as you can see, it has taken that high. So this whole 22 IT model has been collapsed. It's not valid anymore. I can't even frame any other trade from there. So this is why this 22 IT model didn't work, but this model worked perfectly, or that model worked perfectly, because it had the buy side liquidity over there. Remember that buy from there, and until this liquidity, it worked perfectly over there. So this is the difference in between the 22 YT model, why sometimes it worked and why sometimes it doesn't work. This is the information about the 22 YT model. Just keep with me. The rest of the month I will go for the 22 YT model only. No other setup, just 22 YT model, and rest of the setup I'll just frame them. Okay, not going to push the button. I'll just frame them. If anyone would love to take them, you guys just take the partial 20 handle. Make sure that you have taken the partial 20 handle, and then hold your trade as long as you want. I have no problem with that. But rest of the month I will go for the 22 IT model, and then I will go for the breaker block model. Okay, after 22 IT model, then I will go for the breaker block model. Only I will frame the breaker block entry. This 22 IT model is not going to happen 1,000 times in a day. It will happen like 1 or 2 times maximum, but it will happen every day. Every single day you will get the 22 IT model. You have to just choose which one is going to work, this one or that one, and I will add more and more. Okay, thank you so much, guys. If anyone has any question, let me know. Otherwise, I'm done. Okay. Tito brother, is that an inversion fair value gap where you are talking about, Bizarro man? I actually missed maybe. UK hip hop escaped the matrix, join portator path. Thank you, brother. Anybody has any question? If no, then I'm going to close the stream for today. The yellow bend you had. Here, if you're talking about here, is that the inverse gap or not? This one? You are talking about this one, brother? No, it was, I have marked it because of 22 item. Market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, and then it will fall. Okay. For inversion fair value gap, let me find if I find any inversion fair value gap. See this gap is the inversion fair value gap for me. This gap. This is the inversion gap, fair value gap for me. By the way, here inversion fair value gap is not important. The breaker block was the important thing for me here actually. I'll go for the inversion gap as well. Hello? বাসায় হ্যাঁ তুই কি বেরোবি আমার কাজ শেষ কই তুই আচ্ছা বেরোচ্ছে রাখ Okay. I think these are I have told you that. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you so much. I don't think so that anyone has any other question, but yeah, of course, around the PM session, I'm still bearish. I'm not interested to look for the buy run as it is already in the deep premium. I should look for the buy, but I can't look for the buy as it's in deep premium. And today is the manipulation day. Market has done the manipulation in a very perfect way. So I'm extremely bearish, and I prefer the market will fall. Let's see around the PM session if we find anything around the PM session. Okay. So until tomorrow or around the PM session, I'm not sure about the PM session, but until tomorrow, see you guys. Cheers.